Welcome to another Do Not Disturb dog walk. Well, we hardly ever do this, get up early in the morning to record a dog walk. But today we are, and I would say it's because we are on the east coast. The sun rises in the east. And I woke up early this morning, couldn't get back to sleep. I looked at the time, and then I looked at the map and I thought, it's only a 20-minute drive across country to the coast from where we were staying. And if I time it just right, we'll get there just in time. I raced the little car across to here, which is cool. I think I got some really good dash cam footage this morning, which I might include in the edit. It's actually still recording, so that's pretty cool. Yep, so I raced across country to get here. I was looking at the time code on the ETA, on the navigation. And the place that I wanted to go, I was going to arrive like 1 minute before the sunrise, and I didn't think there was enough time to get out of the car and get ready to watch that sun appear on the horizon. And then, so we're driving along here, and sorry this ugly and noisy factory thing is in the background here. We'll walk away from it soon. But yeah, I just saw this pull-off spot, and then I looked on the map, it's beach, that's beach, it's the same beach, all the way up there to the city of Napier, and then, it stretches all the way from there down to the south here to a place called Clive. I just remembered though, I didn't finish my coffee, so let's do that. Let me get that. There it is, it literally just popped up over the horizon. Which makes me realise also that I did remember to bring my sunglasses. They're over here. Gonna need them from here on out. Alright, push the magic button for lockaging. Which way should we walk? To the north or the south? I'm gonna let Quigley decide. I guess it's dangerous to be seaside of all of these fishing lines. I didn't really think about that till right this minute. Quigley! No eating. There's a stick stuck in this long line somehow. Leave it. I doubt he would try to eat that fish. Should I let him see? Should I see what happens if he goes near it? He's licking it. He's licking it. No. So he must really want to eat it. Hey. Oh yeah. Hey, but there's still a knot. That's really odd. Of course there's still a knot. Right, I'm going to get rid of this knot. So you will have seen in the past we've had long line walks with Quigley. If you've watched the previous episodes, you could be a brand new viewer for all I know, but leave it. The long line that we have been using, which has been a part of my dog walking kit, finally gave up the ghost because it's the most well used one. And then this one got dug out of storage, this long line that I'm using now. So this is actually the first time in a long time this has made an appearance on the channel, this long line. Come on, Quigs. This way. I actually forgot that this long line existed. And when our previous one broke, I started complaining to Miss Wild about needing to get us another one. Instead of getting us another one, she just remembered where this other one was. That's good. It's old, but not actually been used much, as far as I know. I'm pretty much the only one that long lines Quigley. Quigley's in a real foraging mood, can't you see? You can see that? He's just hunting anywhere for any scraps and morsels of anything fishing related. Quigs, let's walk. Come on, bud. Quigley! Huh. Alright, well, if you've watched this far, if you're a new viewer and you've watched this far, you're probably quite enjoying this, so I should talk some more about our YouTube content. I've got these sort of housekeeping ground rules that I reiterate every single episode that we make. So I think regular viewers might mind, and I want everyone to find out, even if they just watch one episode, what the ethos of our channel is. Do not disturb dog walks. It's mostly about sharing the experience with people who are less fortunate for whatever reason. The experience of walking a dog on a beach, or a bushwalk, or climbing a mountain, or riding a bicycle. We've been doing that a bit lately, which is quite cool to say. And do not disturb dog walks ethos is to not disturb. So yeah, we pretty much record everything that we do. I blather in Skype, talk too much. Sometimes I shut up and let you listen to the sound of nature. We've made it a rule that I'm not allowed to talk about dumb stuff. So the number one slogan on this channel is never mind the 6 o'clock news. And it is exactly what it sounds like. I'm allowed to talk about pretty much whatever. Except it's not really a YouTube channel for me to come and rant and rave about anything that's on the 6 o'clock news, war and politics and things like that. And I like to let you all know that, because at the end of the day, we want you to come and watch our content and know that I'm not going to talk about dumb stuff. So you can safely fall asleep listening to me, and I'm not going to fill your head with angry thoughts. It is Do Not Disturb Dog Walks after all. And also the ethos of Do Not Disturb. Well, you know, there's some less enjoyable parts of dog walking. So every now and again, we might bump into an idiot or two. It doesn't happen very often, but if it does, those people get cut from the broadcast. Yeah. But on the flip side, we have, by and large, lots of excellent, beautiful, friendly encounters with other people and their dogs. So that's really cool to highlight those moments. We've even got a playlist for it called Encounters, which is little short excerpts of the times, of those moments, the best moments. Sometimes I miss those moments and fail to edit a little short episode of those encounters. So if you ever find one of those, feel free to jump in the comments and go, hey man, this bit here should be an encounters episode. That was really cool when you met that person. I know there's some people that have missed out, and that sucks. So anyway, going back to the things that get edited out, there's not a lot that gets edited out. It's a long form recording, kind of like a podcast, a dog walking, talking podcast. Hey! Sorry about the yelling. Got to yell at the dog every now and again. Yeah, but what do we edit out? Well, it's my favourite slogan. The number 2 slogan, pun intended, is show us the poop, which is like a reverse psychological slogan. And I'm always begging for y'all to type it in the comments as a sign of solidarity, really. I think you all should be glad that you don't get to see the poop. The poop happening. We regard it as Quigley's private business, so that gets edited out of the broadcast too. Yeah, so you don't get to see the poop, and you don't get to listen to me talking about poop. Hopefully the things I talk about aren't dumb. Non-controversial is what I'm going for. Just a chill, cruisy time. And we've made hundreds of hours of dog walks. So if you like this kind of thing, you're in luck. Because our channel is full of it. Oh shit! Hey, don't swear. Quigley! I am feeling a little bit upset that he's being an absolute nightmare in full-on foraging mood. But that tends to happen on the beaches. Quigley! Oh, I have to say that visiting this place is pretty special. Because we don't get to come out here very often. We don't often come to the Hawke's Bay, but we just recently had a very special member of our family move here, which is awesome because that's going to give us future excuses to come up these ways from where we live in the south. You know, and I do have another excuse. We could have been coming up here before to visit my best friend who lives to the north of here in a place called Gisborne. me expressing some regret at not really making it up this way very often. And of course my freight truck driving career doesn't bring us up this way. Mostly because of the company that I've been working for the past many years. The head office, the original branch, is here in this part of the country. And so, me being from the Wellington branch, cover the Wellington territory, right? And the Hawke's Bay territory is covered by the local branch. So, that explains that. They're more likely to send me to the west. So that's why a lot of the recordings we've made over the years, Quigley and I, are all over that side, the west side of the island. Anyway, it's got me thinking about the future that I dream of, Quigley and I, and this YouTube channel. I'm trying to think about how to get this monetized, because there's nothing I would like more than to make this channel my work, hey, and just do this and get paid for it. That's, I've been slaving for a wage, a road slave, a road dog for years and years, and I love it. I obviously like it because I keep doing it, and I feel like I'm pretty much addicted to driving. So if you're addicted to it and you're good at it, why not do it to make money? And it's what I've been doing. I'd just like to turn that passion for the road and travelling into supporting this YouTube channel to travel the country. Just realising there's fishing lines here I should be aware of. You can't see them, but they're there. I can see them actually. There's a small line, that's the one I'm concerned about. How low does that go? I think I can see it. I think we can get under it. We can get under it. We can get under it, eh, Quigs? Quigley! I could maybe just jump and touch that line. The small one, the lower one. Quigley! Quigley's trying to go over there because he can smell that man's bucket of bait probably. Quigley! Yeah, so at the minute, I was just noticing this morning that we managed to make 100 episodes since this time last year. That's pretty interesting to me because at the outset when I first started out, I was going to try and make a recording every single day, but I soon found out that that was a tall order. Difficult to keep the momentum up. So I relented and peeled it back to every other day. Every day that's possible is pretty much my ethos. I'd like to do an everyday recording YouTube channel, a daily dog walk vlog every day. But it's not going to happen until my dream comes true of this being the only thing that I do to make money, I think. Or, you know, my dream is for a monetized YouTube channel that pays good enough that it's all that I really need to do, and then everything else that I do in the community is the cream, like the charity work that we do. I'm quite happy to give up my slave for a wage job, but I still want to keep doing the charity works. They're important to do. I think after that first experience of walking under the fishing lines back there, I'm feeling a bit more... Oh, well, I'm debating whether I'm brave and confident enough to keep doing it, because now I'm counting fishing lines standing on the beach. I see 6 in the immediate vicinity, and in the distance probably another 10. I wonder what Quigley's being ho-ha about. I tell you what, I feel like cheering him up with a treat from my pocket. But I'll tell you what, it's hard wearing these gloves to reach into my pocket and properly feel what's going on in there. Which pocket did I put it in? Might be the wrong pocket. Might be searching the wrong pocket. I was. Okay, here we go. Hey, how do I? I've got a treat. Look. Sit. That's a good boy. He's a good boy. Hey, spin. Good boy. Okay. Well, he's in a hurry to go back. He's like, let's go back. All right, now we get to watch the long shadows and walk back. I am so inspired by us having travelled up here to the east coast that this is not the only dog walk we're going to record today. Starting the day with a dog walk. Later in the morning, we're going to go to another marvellous beach and record another one. Hopefully before midday, so not too long from now. Hey, what if we make it a 3 dog walk day? I want to do one before midday because in the afternoon, speaking of the charity work, I will be attending a board meeting remotely by the marvels of technology. I'm going to be beaming in from here, and I think a few other people are beaming in too, so that's pretty good. Beaming in? Is that a word? Remote attendance, video call. We tend to have hybrid meetings. I prefer to attend in person, and I have pretty much attended in person every single meeting that I've attended. I have missed some meetings, but if I had gone to them, I would have physically gone to those meetings. And I think this is my first time joining a meeting remotely by video call for this particular board. I've done online video meetings before, so I'm not a complete novice at it. I know what to expect. I know how it works. But usually, for this particular charity that I'm talking about, usually I'm right there in the boardroom. So that's a first. I'll have to say that'll teach us for having a board meeting on a holiday weekend, eh? Yesterday was a public holiday, and so the family and I have decided to utilise the expanded hours available to us for travelling cross country to come and visit this place. I'm not promising a 3 dog walks day today. I might have the energy for it, but I'm doing at least this one and one more at another beach, because this was spontaneous. This is me waking up at 4:30 this morning and not being able to get back to sleep, and then thinking, well, what can I do with this being awake business? And I got us up early and out to catch the sunrise. Hee hee. I wonder why Quigley is so mad keen on going back. He's like he's at the end of his tether in a hurry. Whoa, oh, I only just... No. I was just about to claim that I just skirted that wave, but I failed. I now have a little bit of dampness in my right shoe. I deliberately wore my old shoes, the very old, original, they're not the original, but you know, most of the dog walks recordings have featured these shoes. They're not a feature, they're just there. We've done tens of thousands of kilometres of walking in these shoes. I've got some new shoes, but I thought, nah, not wearing my new shoes on the beach. And these shoes are still so very comfortable. And they've done me proud for thousands of kilometres, and there's no reason to give them up until they absolutely fall to pieces. Quigley. Quigley. Yeah. Quigley. Haere mai. Yeah. Yeah. I'm going to operate on the hunch that he might be thirsty. I don't remember him having a drink this morning before we left the house. So, I'm going to offer him some water. Yeah. This is my very low frills way of giving him water. You might have seen it before. Quigley, here. Haere mai. Water. Quigley, here. Drink of water. Quigley. Hey, come here. Quigley. He's being an absolute weirdo. Maybe he's not thirsty. He knows about this routine. Quigley. Yeah. Drink. Here, drink the water. Yeah. What do you make of his body language? He seems a little bit, I don't know, like, not with it. He's not with me. He's on another planet. He might have just really liked the taste of that fish that I let him lick. And he's just totally looking forward to getting back to it. He's not going to drink the water, so I'll give up on that idea. Okay. Gone. Give him some length on the long line. He's like, let's go, Mag, let's go. It's 7 a.m. Sunrise was at 6:28 according to the Met Service prediction. It was I think it was pretty much on target. But I'm sure they work it all out with computers or something like that, you know. Unless the earth has a little bit of an earthquake and a wobble, it bumps it out by 30 seconds, I would say. I don't know. Let me know in the comments what your thoughts are about that. Because I've heard that the rotation of the earth can be affected by earthquakes. I also don't really know whether it is affected by the earthquake or whether the earthquake is caused by the changing speed of the rotation of the earth. Sort of go hand in hand. Anyway, we won't think too deeply on the earthquakes phenomenon, or tsunami for that matter. Natural disasters. I'm finding this terrain difficult to walk at any kind of speed. Like, sorry if you'll feel like this is pretty slow. Quigley definitely is like, hurry up, man. I can't get any speed. I've had a go at it, and every time I do, try to get a bit of speed up, the terrain ends up flicking up and trying to fill up the back of my shoes. Oh, I've sort of consciously acknowledged the sound that that factory is making. It's a horrible noise. I'm not 100% sure what that factory is designed to do. When you look at it, dear viewers, what do you think it is? What do you think it does? What's that factory do? I know I could probably Google it, find out. So could you. I can hazard a guess, but I'm not going to make any pronouncements. We'll keep it a mystery, and you future viewers of this recording can hazard a guess as well. Now, I want to draw your attention to this marvellous white truck, not that one on the left, but the one centre screen. I'm only paying attention to it because I just learned recently that my mummy, brought herself one of those trucks. And I tell you what, now that makes me want one. An absolute off-road demon. Look at it. My mum is crazy. She bought herself one of those trucks. Quigley! Here! I'll tell you something about that factory. You'll be happy that we don't have smell-o-vision yet, because it doesn't smell very nice over here. Right, I'm going to follow these tyre tracks. Just because they help me decide which path to take up beach, back to the car. This way. Well, that's that, folks. Another good old-fashioned dog walk. Done and dusted. Ka pai. Thank you for watching. This doesn't have to be the end for you and enjoying dog walks with us, because there's hundreds of hours of dog walks that you can enjoy on our YouTube channel. So thank you for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.